NSA spy revelations are taking a toll on Germany's upcoming election. Angela Merkel's main rival says that if he wins, he'll freeze trade talks with the U.S. until there's clarification of the surveillance program. RT's Peter Oliver joins us live with more. Peter, why is he threatening the freeze and what are his terms?
Well, it's starting to become a major issue in the election campaign here in Germany. Just what was being done about how much did the German government know about this NSA spying scandal. Now, what Pierre Steinbrück, the head of the leader of the SDP and the only real candidate who has a chance of challenging Angela Merkel in the upcoming elections, what he said is that should he become chancellor, well, he'll put the brakes on ongoing talks on a free trade agreement between the US and the EU. Now, these are trade talks that have moved at a pretty glacial pace at the best of times, and they are potentially worth multiple billions of dollars worth of money to both sides. But there are sticking points, and it's what he said during an interview on German television was that how can we trust our American allies and colleagues when it comes to talking about the best trade deal for both sides, when how do we know they don't have microphones under our desks and they aren't listening to everything that we are saying? He said that we could be giving them an unfair advantage when it comes to ironing out the creases in that deal, and he said that if he becomes chancellor, well, he'd put the brakes on that deal until the US came clean over just how much they were spying on Germany, and if it was they were looking into non-security methods, that they would be apologizing for that.
Peter, talking about spying and apologizing, how big has been the impact of these NSA spy revelations? How are they having an impact on the Germany election, if at all?
Well, they are one of the only few issues in which the opposition can attack Angela Merkel on. She remains incredibly personally popular here in Germany, and is pretty much expected to be returned as chancellor. But if Steinbrück is to get in there and is to have a good chance, this is the option what he's gone for, because this is one position where Angela Merkel has appeared to be slightly weakened on, because she is the chancellor. The buck stops with her, and it seems that not only did she know that the United States was conducting espionage activities on German civilians and on German businesses, but it seems that at some point, according to the leaked documents that Edward Snowden's put forward, that the German security services may have actually helped them to do that. We've seen in the past these documents coming out that the BND, the German security services, were very forthcoming with trying to help the NSA in their spying activity. So this is a major issue, if not the major issue, going into the elections. Just how much did Angela Merkel know, and what did she do, if anything, to try and stop and look after the interests of the German people? Now, Germans are very it's a big issue here in Germany, is privacy, and we've seen that when Angela Merkel's been on the hustings, giving her speeches and setting out what she sees for in the campaign for the ahead of the elections in the end of September, that she's actually been booed, she's been heckled, she's been drowned out almost by vuvuzela trumpets at one speech by people who are upset by what was going on, and in some cases very extremely outraged over the extent of NSA spying in Germany. And, well, Steinbrück, being the politician, he sees an element of weakness there, and they're rounding on the current chancellor.
Well, Peter, it looks like the upcoming German election will be one to look out for. There's lots to be thinking about there. Merkel will obviously have her full campaign on to challenge anybody who challenges her. We'll be looking for that out. Peter Oliver out in Berlin for us. Right.